What's up everybody? So today is a very awesome day. We are taking a look at the all-new 2016 Ford Focus RS. Huge shout out to Mooresville Ford for providing this vehicle for today's video. Be sure to check out their website in the description below. I'm a huge fan of this car already and I have been dying to check it out, so let's check it out. The model we're looking at today is finished off in shadow black and has an MSRP of $41,000. Underneath the hood is a 2.3-liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost engine. It pumps out 350 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. The engine is only paired to the 6-speed manual transmission, and for the RS you get Ford's Performance all-wheel drive system. And with a curb weight of a little over 3,400 pounds, you can expect to see 0 to 60 come in at 4.6 seconds with a top speed of 165 miles an hour. Even with all this performance and power, the RS is still pretty economical. Gas mileage comes in at 19 miles per gallon in the city and 25 on the highway, with a 12.4 gallon fuel tank. The RS receives nitrous blue 4-piston Brembo brake calipers up front with a 13.8-inch disc. You get 11.9-inch solid discs in the rear, and it can do 70 to 0 in 158 feet. The car is 58 inches tall with a length of 172.8 and an overall wheelbase of 104.3 inches. The front end has an extremely aggressive appearance with the lower front splitter, blacked out intercooler, LED running lights in the headlights, fog lights, as well as functional brake ducts in the lower grille. You get the RS badge. Similar in appearance to the Focus ST, but has just that extra touch of aggression. The side profile of the RS has some great looking proportions all around. This one also has the optional 19-inch forged aluminum black wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Super Sports. They provide some great contrast with the nitrous blue brake calipers. And then coming towards the end of the roof, you get the functional spoiler, adding increased aerodynamics and more downforce. Get the RS badge in the side of it. And then finishing up with the rear end, you get the blue RS badge, dual exhaust, and a great looking diffuser. And then taking a closer look at the dual exhaust system, there's actually a valve on the driver's side to further increase performance and give it that awesome sound. And now with the key, we'll go ahead and take a look at the interior. Get the cool RS badge on the key fob, and with it in my pocket, just grabbing the door will automatically unlock the vehicle. The interior for all the RS models are finished off in black leather and has tons of blue accents all around. The door panel has some nice black leather along the armrest with some blue stitching. All your window controls and mirror controls up here. Nice amount of storage down below with your speaker. The car receives power Recaro seats up front, finished off in more black leather, black micro suede in the centers. You get the RS badge embroidered up top, more blue stitching, a blue Recaro logo. Very supportive, great size bolsterings all around, all your power adjustments. An aluminum door sill plate with RS. And then the flat bottom leather wrapped steering wheel, perforated leather on the side, RS badge down below with more blue stitching. And now inside the vehicle, I'll go ahead and tap the engine start button to turn on all the electronics. You have nice blue accents around all the gauges, a digital display in the center, your nice touchscreen navigation system over on the right side. More controls along the steering wheel with your cruise control settings and your Bluetooth and audio controls. And then on the right side, all your headlight controls as well as the trunk button and then the dimmer switch for your gauges. And coming along to the top of the dash, we have the oil temperature gauge on the left side, your boost gauge in the center, and your oil pressure on the right side. And with my foot on the clutch and the brake, I'll go ahead and start the engine. And then to take a look at the infotainment system, you have your navigation screen. You can go up to all your different modes, your audio, Bluetooth phone, back to navigation, and many more settings through the whole system. You can control the volume on the center button here by just turning it up and down. You have more buttons around the ring, changing the sound settings over here, changing all those modes, your different sources. And then all the climate control settings. You have heated seats for both driver and passenger, dual zone climate control. Then of course we get the standard 6-speed manual transmission, more blue accents in the shift pattern, great throws, very easy to select each gear. And then pulling the shifter up, putting it over into reverse, the backup camera automatically comes up, and it'll even change as you turn the steering wheel. And to the left of the shifter, we have your heated steering wheel button, traction control, your different drive modes. You can go between normal, sport, track mode, and then your drift mode. And then pressing the button on the left side of the stalk here, you can actually change the suspension settings. You can go into sport mode and normal. More leather and blue stitching along the e-brake. Good amount of storage in here, a little tray that pops out, the USB and a 12 volt. Then a nice look at the Recaro seats. Awesome feeling with the micro suede and leather. Very premium feeling. Great bolsters. Pretty good sided glove box as well. Got a lot of the dealer stuff in there right now. And the driver position I think is fantastic. The seats have a nice slope down to them, so you really feel like you're sitting in the seats. I feel like the Evo and the STIs, you feel a little bit too flat on the seats, so I really like the seats they've used in this car. And then back on the dash, if you use the left buttons on the steering wheel, you can scroll through different settings, look at your timer, your range. And now to take a look at the rear seats of the vehicle. The door panel has the similar materials like you get in the front, the black leather and the blue stitching on the armrest. Nice amount of storage on the bottom side, a little bit of storage below the seat. Same black leather and micro suede with all the blue stitching. And a pretty good amount of rear legroom as well. Get a view out the rear end. And now to check out the rear storage space. This has 23.8 cubic feet of cargo space. Very practical vehicle. And that's with the seats up. And then 44.8 cubic feet with the seats folded down. And the tonneau cover is removable, so you have tons of space in the back of this car. And then one last look at the interior from the passenger side. Super clean looking with great materials. The leather and the micro suede has a nice look to it. Very premium feeling. I love all the blue accents. It really sets this car off. And the Recaro seats do a great job holding you in the seats. Great bolsters both in the upper and lower sections. The overall visibility out of the RS is really good. You have a nice sized windshield up front, excellent visibility. Your mirrors do a great job with the blind spot mirror. You have a good view over your left shoulder. And then looking over the right, equally as good. So inside the RS, we're not going to be taking it on a full test drive because it only has 12 miles on it, so we don't want to put miles on it. But I really do like the driver position in it. The seats feel like the bases are reclined back a little bit, so I don't feel like my legs are not touching the seat. Steering wheel has a great feel, nice hand bolsters for it, flat bottom design, and then the shifter's in a great spot. But let's start it up real quick and just go for a quick drive around the parking lot. The gear selector is so easy to get into gear, extremely fluid. Same with the reverse, very easy getting there, and the rear view camera does a great job. So let's just put in first gear. Just going around the parking lot for just a little bit. So already just the clutch pedal feel, super light, extremely smooth when you let off the clutch. The bite point isn't aggressive or anything, easy to drive slow. The car is pretty easy to maneuver around a parking lot. The turning radius isn't as tight as the ST. It's a little big, but not really an issue. But overall, just the whole visuals of the car I do really like, and comparing it to Evos and STIs, I like this the most, no doubt. I really like the seating position, the steering wheel. The gauges up top are a nice touch as well, and just the shifter feels really solid. So hopefully soon we will get to take one out on the main roads that's already bought by someone. Being a brand new car, you don't want to put many miles on it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video of the first look at the Ford Focus RS. This is such an iconic car already. So many people are in love with this car and what it has to offer. So huge thank you once again to Mooresville Ford for allowing us to check out this vehicle today. This car is so cool, seeing it in person and just cruising around in the parking lot with it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. Stay tuned for more content. Follow us on Instagram for tons of photos of this car and like our Facebook page. So thanks for watching. We'll see you all next video.